Yo, it's Mario from SharkyFit.com. I'm standing here at one of the most famous rooftop bars here in Singapore, and today I want to talk about the top 3 tips how to take consistent action to achieve success in your health and fitness. So these 3 tips are something that I personally found that helped me the most to get that consistency that most people are missing out. So by the end of this video, hopefully you'll have an idea on how to master consistency and what actually contributes to consistency the most. So tip number 1 is exercise your willpower. Build up your willpower. So willpower is a muscle, and the only distinction between people who succeed and people who fail is actually the ability to do things despite how they feel. If you can pick one single concept for success, I've read countless success books, and I can testify from experience that this is something that helped me the most, is to actually have the ability to execute when you really don't feel like it. That's like the thing that created Facebook, that created Twitter, that created all the most famous companies today, were guys who were able to execute, take action despite how they feel. And this is a muscle that needs to be exercised, that needs to be worked on. And here are some of the stuff that I personally do to make sure that I'm exercising this willpower muscle, so to call it. So the first thing is obviously go to the gym and exercise. The more you exercise physically your body, the more willpower you will have. The second one is obviously eat healthy food. So these are the 2 most obvious choices, of course, exercise, healthy food, but here's some extra stuff that I also do. So I love to do meditation. Meditation helps me to focus, helps me achieve that conscious focus on one single thing. So when I need to do something, it takes a little bit less willpower to focus, because most of our willpower just goes on the ability to focus on one thing. One other thing that I personally do is I love to take cold showers, and something that pushes me quickly out of the comfort zone, because this also builds up the willpower. It also helps me master that willpower muscle and adds to my consistency. The tip number 2 that I have for you guys is a very simple one. It's gonna be identify the thing that is holding you back from consistency the most and stop doing it. That's identify the thing that is like the main thing that is holding you back from taking consistent action, and just eliminate it from your life. And then once you eliminate that thing, start doing one thing that it will help you achieve the most consistency. So for me, for example, that was like dropping junk food, completely eliminated, cut off from my life. And then I replaced that with like adding more protein in my diet. So those are the 2 things that just a switch that I made to make sure that I just have one thing. I'm not focused on billions of things. I just have that one thing that I stopped and one thing I started, and that helped me achieve better consistency. Tip number 3, and the final tip, is quit being a perfectionist. Perfectionism is absolutely gonna lead to failure at some point. The way I look at it, imagine your life like a movie, and you're trying to film the entire movie in one take. You know, obviously it's not gonna work out. It takes a zillion takes. It takes as many takes as you need to do to achieve that end, to achieve the consistency, to actually make it work. So take as many quote-unquote takes as you need. That means fail as much as you need in order to succeed, because you need to look at it like the big picture, the big view, and failure is a part of success. So the culmination of failures actually leads to success. If you read a lot of books by successful entrepreneurs, even from the beginning of 20th century, like guys like Henry Ford, like even back then people recognize that they need to fail a lot in order to achieve success. So that's like the 3 quick tips that I have for you guys to master consistency. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a comment below of some of the tips that you use to, push yourself out of the comfort zone, that you use to master consistency, that helped you. I'd love to hear them out. The community loves when you guys leave an extra feedback below, so we can actually discuss a little bit and brainstorm some cool ideas what to do. And as always, if you like the video, make sure to like the damn video below, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.